Are you tired of AI tools that just hand you a text draft and leave you to do all the hard work? You ask for a landing page and you get a Google Doc. You ask for a video and you get a script. You still have to piece it all together using 5 different software tools. If that sounds familiar, pay close attention. Today, I am reviewing Done on Command. This is not just another AI writer. This is the first AI operator that actually finishes the job from start to finish. Make sure you watch until the end because I have put together a massive custom bonus package for this launch that you will not find anywhere else, and I will show you exactly how to claim it. The link to grab this tool and my bonuses is in the description right now. Let us get straight into the quick verdict. If you are an agency owner, a freelancer, or an affiliate marketer, Done on Command is a game changer. The biggest problem with AI right now is the execution. Done on Command solves this by connecting the AI brain directly to the tools that build the pages, render the videos, and send the emails. If you want to stop working inside your business and start commanding it, you need this tool. So what exactly is Done on Command? It is a cloud-based white-label AI workforce. The secret weapon here is its persistent memory. You give it your website link once, and it learns your logo, brand colors, fonts, and tone of voice. It remembers this forever. Then you just type a command. If you say, launch the offer page, it builds a real hosted landing page in your brand colors. If you say, cut the promo video, it renders a video with a voiceover and captions. It handles 7 different departments, including pages, videos, images, lead magnets, emails, social media scheduling, and even a website chatbot. Let me show you exactly how this works inside the dashboard.
I know you're too proud to admit it, but AI has got you stuck, hasn't it? You try to remember every detail about your business just to repeat it over and over again to the AI, and then after the AI is done thinking about your business, you still have to deliver what the AI created. Well, don't worry, because we heard your request to have AI do everything for you from start to finish, the easy way. And that's why we created Done on Command, the next step to where AI is truly headed. For the last 2 years, we've watched AI become unbelievably good at thinking. It can research almost anything, write incredibly well, come up with strategies in seconds, and help you solve problems that would have taken hours before. But if you've actually been using AI every day, you've probably noticed something. When it's time to get the actual work done, you're still the one doing it. You ask AI to launch your offer page, and it gives you copy. You ask it to create a promotional video, and it gives you a script. You ask it to send an email campaign, and it drafts the message. Then you spend the next several hours inside page builders, video editors, email platforms, and scheduling tools trying to turn all those great ideas into something real. The thinking got automated, the delivery didn't. And that's the biggest opportunity in AI today. Over the next few years, the biggest winners won't be the people using the smartest AI, since everyone has access to smart AI now. The real winners will be the people whose AI actually delivers finished work. Done on Command is the world's first AI business operator that never forgets and gets smarter every day. But most importantly, it delivers what you and your clients ultimately want done. Instead of giving it prompts and collecting drafts, you simply give it a real business task in plain English, like launch the offer page, or create a 30-second promotion, or send this week's campaign. And then Done on Command orchestrates your AI team automatically to execute the work from start to finish. Your landing page is live on a real URL, a fully rendered spokesperson video complete with narration, captions, and B-roll, an email campaign sent through your own autoresponder, social posts scheduled for a month, and even a 24-hour AI front desk answering questions on your website. Now, one of my favorite things is that it remembers everything about your business: your logo, your colors, your fonts, your products, your offers, and even your brand voice. You never have to re-explain your business again. And just as importantly, you're always in control. Nothing gets published, nothing gets sent, nothing goes live until you approve it. You give the command, Done on Command does the work, and you decide when it's ready to ship. Now, this part completely changed the way I look at this platform, and what turns it from an AI tool into a real business. You set up your client's business with its own memory and its own white label dashboard. Your client sees your brand, they never see us. Every business near you, dentists, roofers, realtors, restaurants, local stores, and more need AI, but they don't want to learn or manage it at all. They just want someone to handle it for them. Now you walk into one of those businesses holding a landing page, holding a spokesperson video in front of them, an email campaign, a month's worth of social media that was built specifically for their business. Then say, I already built this for your business, when all you did was point their website at Done on Command. This approach with product in hand is so much more powerful than offering them marketing services but not having something to actually show for it. Businesses don't buy AI, they buy finished products. Of course, they buy results. They buy when someone can simply say, it's done, here. That's exactly what Done on Command allows you to deliver. With your commercial license, you could do this for up to 2 businesses from the same platform, which is incredibly easy to use. Hosted by us and runs in your browser or even from Telegram on your phone. You get monthly credits, so no hunting for API keys or funding wallets. Everything is ready to go when you log in. Grow your own business or build recurring income, helping others finally use AI to their advantage. To get instant access to Done on Command at today's launch pricing, simply click the button below. You'll receive the complete platform, your included monthly credits, a commercial license to use this for clients, and the full 14-day money-back guarantee to put it to work completely risk-free. Create your first business, give it a real task, watch it build something that actually goes live. The first chapter of AI was about helping people think faster. The next chapter is about helping people deliver faster. And the people who recognize that shift early are going to have an enormous advantage over everyone who's still trying to finish the work for themselves. Click the button below, get Done on Command, and experience what happens when AI finally stops giving you homework. You give it the command, you approve it, and it's done on command.
The interface is incredibly clean. Step 1, you create a business profile. You can do this for yourself or create separate white label profiles for your clients. Step 2, you connect your accounts like your autoresponder or social media profiles. Step 3 is where the magic happens. You just type a command. You can even do this from your phone using Telegram. Step 4 is the approval gate. Nothing gets published without your permission. You review the work, and if it looks good, you click Approve. Step 5, the work is delivered. Pages go live, videos are rendered, and emails are scheduled. It is that simple.
Basically, the most impressive piece of software possibly on earth in terms of bringing it down to a level where you can sell it, has been developed by my partner Rohit Shah. We've been working on this together now for several months. I'll tell you the truth, it started out as a video editor. What we wanted to do originally was be able to just speak and edit as we speak any video that we made. And then he started adding websites and chatbots and social posts and emails and everything you can imagine until we came up with Done on Command. Now, the reason that Rohit made that change and that we made that change into a much more comprehensive product that is ridiculously powerful. The amount of power that you'll hold in your hands with this product is ridiculous. But the reason we did it originally was from feedback from you. You may recall we had a product which we launched a couple of months ago, not even. One Man Army was the name of that product. And the people that loved it had one further request. They requested a product from us that could do things for them without them having to sit and kind of sit at the computer too much and delve too far. They wanted things that could be right away done for them. videos done for them, anything you can imagine done for them. And that's how we came up with Done on Command. You'll see what I mean in just a moment because we have plenty of slides and plenty of examples, 2 demos, 3 if you include a live demonstration that I'm going to do. So that's why I want to make this really brief, the intro. Welcome, everyone. Tonight is going to be different indeed. We're not here to show you another AI tool. We're going to show you the next evolution in AI. It's not AI that thinks, it's AI that actually gets the work done, and it remembers stuff as well. And it delivers the finished assets to businesses or to your own business. Now, imagine for just a moment being every one of these things that you see on the screen: a website designer, a video producer, an email marketer, a social media manager, a graphic designer, a lead generation specialist, and AI customer support, meaning chatbot. All those things wrapped in one and not done shoddily, but done with real excellent work. Imagine if you could do that and deliver all those things. So imagine if you're working with a local business, as an example, or a business of any kind, and could provide not just one service, but all those services. Now, think about the money that's involved here that you could potentially make. A website designer charges at least $500 per project. Email marketing costs at least $300 a month. Same with lead generation, $500 a month. Social media managers get paid $500 a month or more. The video creation, I know this because I make videos. I get paid even more than what's listed there. But generally speaking, $500 to $2,000 for just one video. And customer support chatbot put on their site, yeah, $200 a month or more just to have the chatbot on there. Now, what if you could do all of them without learning every skill, without hiring a team, without juggling 10 different AI tools, without spending years becoming an expert? Well, we are glad you're here because by the end of tonight, you're going to see how one person, that's you, can become businesses' entire marketing departments. All those things I just mentioned: website creator, video producer, email marketer, social media manager, etc. And you'll be shocked at how easy it is to do. You just basically just write one thing and the AI thinks about it and does it. One business URL creates an entire business memory. And here's a tip: you don't even need a URL. You can create a business completely from scratch. But assuming that you're going out there and picking a business that already exists and already has a website, man, if they don't have a website already, you're really going to be doing great. You know why you're going to be doing great? Because you can produce that website for them. You could produce the whole business for them. But if they do, you're going to make it look a whole lot better. So keep that in mind. The logo, the colors, the fonts, the voice, the services, the offers that they have, all of that you're going to feed right into this system, and it's going to remember it and make over their website, make over their entire business. You'll say things like, and you'll see in the demo, create a website or make a spokesperson video. You hardly have to say a thing, because if you say make a spokesperson video after it's already read their regular website, their regular URL, it knows everything about them and it'll figure out what kind of spokesperson video to make. It'll write the proper kind of email campaign. It'll schedule social media for the month. And this is finished work, by the way. And it's uploaded. It is hosted. And we're not talking about just good enough AI. This is premium client-ready quality. The best stuff that you've seen in terms of AI. I know that you're used to seeing some shoddy stuff that's like 2025, 2024. This is 2026 and beyond. And the best part is there's really no hosting. I'm not kidding. You don't need an API key necessarily at all. If you do bring one along, it will make it so that you don't have to pay for credits, because you get a certain number of credits, which we'll talk about. And the credits last quite a ways. But if you want to bring an API key, you can if you want to. There's no technical setup at all. And you just approve what you ask it to do and you're done. I mean, you give it a command, and then you say, okay, I approve that, and then it's done. Each one of you will even get your own white label dashboard. And this is going to create two major business opportunities, but I'm getting a little ahead of myself. We'll talk more about that later. All right. So, as I said, it's called Done on Command. It's the world's first persistent memory AI business operator. That's a long term. That simply means that one AI builds and runs your online business. It creates the pages, it creates the videos, the images, the lead capture, the email, and social. Everything is managed from one dashboard, or you can manage it from Telegram. More than AI, it's an AI business operator. You explain your brand once and it memorizes all the things that you see on the screen right there. So it knows everything about the business and therefore you don't have to tell it much and it figures out what to do on its own. One AI, multiple businesses, separate self-updating memory for every business, the white label dashboard for every client. Manage multiple brands without confusion, deliver consistent on-brand work at scale. Now, as I said before, we showed you a graphic of that. It's a page builder, a video editor, a design tool, an email platform, and a social scheduler. It does all those things, and you're probably itching to see the demo of it doing that. So I'm going to rush through these slides so I could show you that demo. My team has built these great slides, but I know you're feeling, all right, let me see it already. Let me see it already. You're always in control. Nothing goes live without your approval. I told you that already. Let's see that demo already. We're getting there, I promise. Now, here it is step by step how it works. Before I show you the demo, I just want you to understand what you're going to be watching. All right, because it happens so quickly. I have two demos. One demo Rohit's team put together, and the other one I put together. And basically, one demo is going to show you how to point at a URL of any kind, any business, and then give that business a complete makeover. And then I'm going to show you how to actually create a business from scratch. But before you watch both demos, please pay attention to this part really closely because I want you to understand what's going on when you watch the demos. The very first step is you're going to create a business. You're going to give, done on command, a domain or start from scratch. It will then auto build that business from it will basically put it in its memory. It will take everything about the business, the colors, the fonts, the tone, the offers that they have, the pictures, everything about that business will be memorized. It then creates a dedicated white label dashboard so you can actually sell this to another client, which is really cool. We'll talk about that later. And that memory obviously keeps itself current from there. So that's the first step is to create the business. Now that only takes a few seconds. It sounds crazy, it sounds so in depth, but it only takes, under a minute for it to digest the business and understand it. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to connect your accounts like your autoresponder. Right now, it works with MailChimp, GetResponse, Go High Level, Brevo, Resend. Aweber is coming soon. Resend and Aweber is coming very soon. Link social networks to it like Facebook, and optionally link in a personal AI key like I told you about before. You don't have to do that, though, if you don't want. Next, this is really cool. You command it. You describe the task in plain language from the web dashboard or from Telegram. And we have it very organized in there. So when we say launch the offer page, there's a section for that you could just click on and then launch the offer page. Cut a 30-second promotion. Send this week's campaign. And then the agents will do whatever you ask them to do. Then you approve it. So that's the next step is just to approve it. So we're up to step 4. Nothing sends, posts, or publishes without a yes from you. You review the work, you request any changes, and the changes is great because you could edit things with just, a sentence. And then the last thing you do is you deliver it. The pages go hosted. They're actually up there on the web and live. It's not like you have to then search around for hosting for yourself or for a business, it's there. It's done. It's hosted. The campaigns send through the business's own list. The posts publish on schedule, and the real-time status shows on every render, send, and publish. And as I mentioned before, this is very, very high quality output. All right. Thank you for bearing with me. I rushed so I could get you to the demo. You excited to see it? I'm going to show you the first demo now from Rohit's team. This demo is going to show you everything I just explained about pointing to a regular business, any old business's URL, and then absorbing all the information about that business and then giving them a complete makeover with whatever assets you can dream up. You guys ready? All right. You give me applause. Thank you. All right, bear with me after this demo is done. There's sometimes a period of time where I have to make a transition back to the computer. When I play the demo, make sure to make it full screen and turn the volume up just a little bit. And I'm going to share it now. Okay, here we go.
This is done on command, the world's first persistent memory AI business operator. Not another tool that assists you, an operator that executes. You've been prompting, and prompting gets you drafts. Commanding gets you delivery. Businesses don't pay for AI. They pay for it's done. For the next 8 minutes, there's no pitch. I'm just going to run it right in front of you, in real time. One session, start to finish. Watch what gets delivered. Let's say I just landed a client, a local bakery called Bub's Bakery. They want what every business wants: a page that sells, videos, emails going out, socials running, leads coming in. Normally that's a team. Today it's one operator. Watch their first day. Step 1, I give my client their own business inside my command center. Now watch this field, because this is where the magic starts. I paste in my client's existing website, and the operator reads it. It pulls their logo, their colors, their fonts, their tone of voice, their offers, and builds what we call the business memory. I explain this business 0 times. And if your client doesn't have a website, or you don't even have a business yet, leave it blank. Type a name and an idea, and it builds the entire brand from scratch. A website is optional. A business is optional. That's how early you can start. And there it is, memorized. Colors, voice, offers, the facts it should never get wrong. It keeps this current on its own from here forward. Every single thing you're about to watch gets produced from this memory, which is why it all lands on brand from the first draft, and why I will never re-explain this business again. Not tomorrow, not in month 6. Before anything else, I'm placing the most expensive order first. A spokesperson promo video from one photo of the owner. Out in the market, a finished 30-second promo runs $1,500 to $2,500. I just ordered one in a chat message. It renders in the background while we work. Scripted, voiced, B-roll, captions, edited. No editor, no separate video wallet. We'll collect it at the end of this session. Order number 2. Launch a Mother's Day pre-order page. Not design one, not draft one. Launch one. Here's the preview. Her pastries, her colors, her voice. I didn't brief any of that, the memory did. Want to change? You don't open an editor, you tell it. Make the headline bigger. Add urgency to the button. I approve it, and now click through with me, because this is the moment other AI can't give you. That is a real URL. Hosted live. Taking pre-orders, connect the client's own custom domain, and it's fully theirs. Nothing was exported, nothing was pasted into another builder, nobody touched hosting. On the open market, this page is a $500 to $2,000 deliverable. It's been live for 30 seconds. And don't let the word page undersell this. Order a full website, multiple pages, navigation, the works, and it ships the same way, built, hosted, up and running. Want a different look? Hand it a reference screenshot, any design you admire, and it builds from that, instead of the brand memory. The brand kit is a default, not a cage. Next order, a lead magnet, a quiz her visitors will actually take. Built, published, live at its own link. Every completion becomes a lead, automatically. And leads land here, from this quiz, from the page forms, or imported from a spreadsheet. Export anytime or sync straight into the email list. Leads are never quoted, never held hostage. They belong to the business. Understand what just happened. My client now has a lead generation system. Day 1. Most businesses she knows don't have one at all. Now, the money channels. Draft the Mother's Day announcement to the list. It writes it in her voice, and then it stops. Right here. Because this is the rule of the entire platform. Nothing sends, posts, or publishes until you say yes. Every department, every task. Your AI never freelances with a client's reputation or yours. I approve. And it's sent. And here's the detail experienced marketers will love. It sends through the business's own autoresponder. Get response, go high level, Bravo, MailChimp. Their list stays their list. No sending limits from us. Email management like this bills $500 to $3,000 a month. Same command style for social, schedule the month, a full calendar across the connected networks, planned, on brand, and look at the status, awaiting my okay. I approve, and it publishes on schedule whether I'm at my desk or not. Social management, $750 to $3,000 a month out in the market. And one more thing. Today I've only connected one network, but this same calendar schedules to Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, X, Pinterest, and plenty more. Connect a network once, and every command after that can post to it. One more hire for her, the front desk. A 24/7 chatbot for her website, trained only on her own knowledge base. So it answers what's true and never makes things up. One question in the preview, answered. One snippet on her site, and she's got someone at the counter around the clock. And here's that chatbot earning its keep, live on the real site. A visitor clicks the bubble and asks something specific. Which products are oat-free? Straight answer, pulled from her own knowledge base. No making things up. No, let me connect you to an agent. That's a customer served at 2 in the morning. By the way, every asset you've watched it create today, the images, the videos, the graphics, plus anything you upload yourself, lands in the business's media library, one place, reusable in any future order. Now, everything you just watched me do from this dashboard, I can do with no dashboard at all. Connect Telegram, and the entire operator lives in a chat on your phone. And picture the sales meeting this creates. You're sitting across from a prospect at lunch, you type one message, and their page is live before the coffee arrives. You didn't describe your service, you performed it. Deals close on the spot like that. And when the client asks, "Can I see it?" you hand over the keys on your terms. Team access, her email, a password, done. She logs in and sees her business, her brand, her dashboard. Never your other clients, never your credits, never us. Done on command is invisible to her. Give her the login and charge for the system, or keep it and charge for the work. Either way, you're the agency now. And here's how invisible we really are. Her login lives at a neutral portal address, no done on command in the URL, none on the dashboard. To your client, this is simply your agency's platform. That's white label access you can package, price, and sell. And the order I placed at the start of this session, delivered.
This Mother's Day, treat the special mom in your life to something truly delicious. Bub's Bakery is NYC's first top 9 allergen.
I just have to interrupt here because this video is an example of what I'm talking about in terms of the quality. I mean, this was taken from a picture. All right. This video is made from one single still picture. Imagine if you had the picture of the business owner and then you fed it in and said, now make a video, and boom, this is what you got.
Free bakery, so every mom can indulge. Pre-order your treats today before spots run out.
Look at it. The owner on camera, Voiced, B-roll, captions burned in, on brand, from one photograph, while we did everything else. So run the receipt with me. One session, one client, a live page, a rendered promo video, a campaign sent, a month of social scheduled, a lead magnet capturing, a front desk answering. At the floor of published market rates, that's over $3,250 of work businesses pay for, delivered in one sitting by a platform you buy once. And businesses pay $500 to $3,000 a month, every month, for someone to keep this running. One client at the bottom of that range covers this entire platform in month one. 7 departments, one memory, one approval gate, no API keys, no wallets, nothing else to buy. Because from now on, it gets done on.
All right, let's see if I could switch back to the screen and continue. Sometimes I have problems with this part and then I have to switch. Well, looks like I may be okay. There we go. Now, I just want to take a look at you guys' comments here. What do you think? I mean, we've only seen one of the demos. My demo is about the same length, and it shows how to create a business from scratch. I don't show how to create certain things like the chat bot, but I do show other things like how to create a blog. And I see you guys are asking a lot of questions. Excellent. Wow. Amazing. Oh my God. Yeah, that's kind of what I felt when I first, realized what we had developed here. Because remember, I put Rohit on the task of doing a video editor for me that you can speak and get the video like you just saw with that woman. But then he just kept building on it because of our previous launch. And he's now gotten something where you're getting deliverables, to these businesses. I mean, things that are actually done rather than sitting and working at the computer. And, it's great for novices, it's great for intermediates. If you're a real super expert and want to sit down with you know, OpenClaw or One Man Army from our previous launch and you want to really delve in, that's one thing. But if you want something that's really done and ready from the get-go, that's what this is. It's persistent memory too. You pointed at the domain as you saw, and then it just completely stays memory current and actually updates every 15 days or so automatically. So, in other words, if the website changes, it's going to go out and it's going to see the difference in the business and it will adopt those differences in the business that we've created for that business. It also manages your entire business from one place. It's the hosted command dashboard. The business is built in minutes. You saw that. It's just chat to create. Just talk to it. You can do it on Telegram. And the real-time status is there on every action you see as it's unfolding, and browser based and mobile friendly, and it's not really glitchy. You know how sometimes new software like this is glitchy and you get a lot of errors. We haven't found a couple, but not many. Marketing managed from your phone, that's that Telegram connection, of course, that we're talking about. And you could create all different kinds of things. You could create pages, full websites. On the pages, there's navigation that you could do at the top. And you'll see in my demo how the last minute I stick a blog on there in the navigation at the top. And of course, videos, you can make videos. That was the original concept here. The on-brand images is interesting because you could do zillions of them. So you could make images for the business and have writing of any kind for that business on those images. And the spokesperson video you saw, of course, here's another spokesperson video we had worked on just from one image. And then you have leads that you can, of course, get. Now, the leads is really interesting because it's really easy to do. You can make opt-in forms, not just for them to opt in generally, but because you come up with very inventive things like it does quizzes and surveys and that sort of thing. And you'll see that in my demo. You'll see the survey, the quiz that I actually create. It has to do with golf. So start thinking, what's funny? I don't even play golf for real. But when I answer the quiz, I pretend that I do. But I very, very rarely have played golf. So I'm a terrible golfer. Keep that in mind. And then there's emails that it can put together. As I mentioned, it connects to your autoresponder and it does manage your social media. You could get a month's worth of social media done. And then there's that built-in chatbot, which is kind of amazing. You know, the chatbots that answer questions based on everything about the business. So it reads the website and it has all the knowledge that it can get on the website. And then you feed it any other knowledge you want so that it'll be able to answer intelligently. And if it doesn't know the answer, it will tell you it doesn't know the answer. It's a really good chatbot that also is created immediately and connected to the website that you're producing. And you're always in control. I mean, we call it built-in trust. Basically, nothing goes out until you press deploy or, I approve. A lot of the things you have to approve. You just click I approve and then it's done. Now, let's talk about some examples of just a page that we've been working on. Here's one right here. Um, Asheville, North Carolina boutique. Here's another one right here. Own the court. This was our pickleball one that we did. And this even had, as you could see on the right-hand side, send us a message. But why don't I just show you a really good one, the golf one that I mentioned just moments ago, by showing you my second demo. Now, remember the importance of this next demo, even though I don't go through all the features, I go through a lot of them. And I kind of breeze through kind of fast, but you'll be able to catch what I'm doing pretty darn well. And I want you to pay special attention to the fact that we are creating a business from scratch. So let's say you are an entrepreneur and want to create a business and have all the assets you need for that business. You could have them all the same day. In fact, you can have them all in a couple of hours at most. You can have everything you want, from a spokesperson video to the full website up and hosted and ready, to a lead capture page with a very special, giveaway that you can give to people so that they'll, get their email and their name and email captured. All that is in this demo right now. Just imagine if you're sitting at home and you're saying to yourself, I want to start a business today. How can I really do it? Isn't it too hard to do? What if I want to start a business about golfing? I want to train people at my local golf club and I want to be a pro. I want to move on to where I actually teach people about this and start a golf business. What if you have that and you want to do that? That's what this demo is going to show you. So let me run this right now. I'm going to call up my other video. And here we go. One of the best parts about this amazing software is that you could actually start a business from scratch. So we'll deploy a new business on the right there. And we'll put a actual name in for the business. So let's think of something having to do with golf. We're going to write Level Up Golfing. All right. Then we have to discuss what it is that we want to sell, right? So golf lessons, private or group. And then under that, who are our customers? We're going to write new golf players or seasoned athletes that want to improve. That makes sense, right? And then from there, we have to choose the color palette. Earthy and natural is what we're choosing. And as you can see, it's nice. It has browns and greens. And then what is the tone? So we're going to write warm and friendly. Now, at this point, we actually already have created the business. That's the link to it right there. But we need to deploy it. So we're going to click Deploy Business, and now it's setting everything up for the business. Once we've got that done, we want to, of course, create a page for that business, right? We want to do something with it. So we're going to open the dashboard on the right of our new business. We're going to do this, very important, new chat. Always click on new chat when you don't know what to do. And then right there are all the things that we can do and then some. So create a page is the obvious choice. And it says happy to. And we're going to write create a main page with a small about us section, the kind of lessons we offer, a lead capture section where they give their name, their email, optional message box, which is optional. I wrote optional twice on the lead caption form. And then we immediately get the page. I mean, there it is on the right. And we're going to scroll up and down and take a look at that page right now. But before we publish it, before we go ahead and publish it, we want to look it over and see if we want to make any changes. So that's why I'm scrolling slowly down and taking a look at our wonderful page. And I can think of a couple of changes that we're going to want to make. So not only does it create a page, and as you could read along with it, I mean, it's great. It has personalized coaching, beginner to advanced, friendly and encouraging, lessons built around you. I mean, it came up with all this stuff. It's amazing. We didn't even feed it anything. We just gave it ideas. Group lessons, form and swing instruction. Is this crazy or what? Club selection guidance, beginner programs. I mean, everything is in there. But let's take a look if there's anything that we need to change. Now, I remember at the beginning, I did not put an actual address. Okay? So when it says location right here, look at this. It doesn't have a location. And also, doesn't it look awfully green to you? Don't you think it's like green on green on green? Didn't we have browns in that color palette? Well, let's ask for the changes. So at the bottom, you can see it blinking right there. We're going to ask for the changes. Add our location. Spell it right. And now I'm going to say what the location is. I'm going to pick Charlotte, North Carolina. So we're going to do, I'm just going to think up an address. 392 Manor Drive or something like that in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's where our golf course is going to be, or our golf, lessons. All right. And now when we scroll down, now that we made the change, we will be able to see that it actually has changed it to 392 Manor Drive, Charlotte, North Carolina. So we just did it by talking to it. Now, remember I said we should change the colors, right? So I write, please mix up the colors a little bit with a little more contrast by doing less green on green. Choose what you think will be best. Now, I was going to write brown, but it did brown right here. Look at that. It came up with brown right in front of our eyes. So now we have a brand new look to our page. It's browns and greens. It looks very earthy. It's just what I wanted, actually. So now, at this point, we have our page all done. We can take a look at the page. There it is, full screen. Does that look great or what? At the top, we have the navigation, about us. We have lessons. We have contact. And notice that it scrolls down to the right place on the page. All right, what should we do next? Let's do something else. Now I want to make a logo for this business. Let's make a logo. All right, so this is the logo that it came up with, and I don't like it. It's not cartoony enough, and basically I think the problem with this logo is it's real people, and it doesn't have the name. So I say make the text say the title of the business and make it cartoony. And look what it comes up with. Level Up Golfing with a cartoon. And there he is, our little golfer. Now add this newer image to the business page. So now it's going to go right on the page. There it is at the top of the page, complete with our browns and greens and the address and everything we changed. Now we're going to go to all tools and we're going to do something else. We're going to create an actual blog. Let's see. What should we do here? Let's create, let's make a quick quiz rather than a blog at this point. Let's make a quiz. So I think what we should do is create a quiz on the type of golfer. All right, so what type of golfer are you? All right, now I'm going to let it think about how it's going to structure the quiz, but I want to tell it 5 questions. All right, and there it is on the right. It's made a quiz, and this is going to be our lead capture. What type of golfer are you? Answer 5 quick questions and find out your golfer personality, plus get a personalized recommendation. Now at the bottom here, I'm writing, okay, change the show my results. See where it says show my results? I'm changing it instead to say, start my quiz, because it's going to lead us over to the quiz as soon as we put our name and email in there. So now it's changed it. It changed the quiz. And we have to approve it. So it always waits for an approval. And then once it's approved, then it's published and we can take a look at it. Let's look at it right now. What type of golfer are you? There it is. And now all we have to do is put in our name. I put Todd Grossi and the email, yourgreenscreenguy@gmail.com. And then I'm going to click after that, start my quiz. And now here's the quiz. I have to take the quiz. I have played a handful of times, but still learning the basics. That's how I describe it. What is my main goal? To keep improving and track my progress. Okay, when you hit a bad shot, what is your reaction? It bothers me, and I work hard to recover on the next shot. And what do you enjoy most about golf? The competition. How often do I play? Pretty much a few times a month. And now it's preparing the result. Now it's going to tell me about myself as a golfer. Based on your answers, it sounds like you are best described as a rising player. You're committed to improving your game. Okay, let's now take a look at the lead. Remember, I signed up as Todd Grossi or Todd Grossman. What it was, and there it was. There's my lead. Now let's create an email campaign that goes to that lead. Once you hook up your autoresponder, you could just create an email and send to your leads. Now remember, I was the person that signed up to this already, and now we want to send an email to myself. So now let's take a look, and you can see on the right-hand side there, we have our email campaign already done. Now let's make a video, all right? So now make me a short promo video about my business. All right, let's do that next.
Whether you have never held a club or you have been playing for years, Level Up Golfing meets you exactly where you are. We offer private and group lessons designed for every skill level, from complete beginners to seasoned athletes chasing a lower handicap. Our expert instructors walk you through the right clubs to use, how to build a solid stance, and the techniques that actually translate to better play on the course. You will learn in a warm, encouraging environment where there is no pressure, only progress. Every session is built around you, your pace, your goals, your game. Come find out why golfers of all backgrounds trust Level Up Golfing to help them improve. Book your lesson today and take the first real step toward the golfer you want to be.
Okay, now let's download that and look at it. And I won't play the whole thing because you just watched it, but let's start looking at it.
Whether you have never held a club or you have been playing for years, Level Up Golfing meets you exactly where you are. We offer private and group lessons designed for every skill level, from complete beginners to seasoned athletes chasing a lower handicap.
Now it can if you put that on YouTube, it will automatically put that on that page that we already did. And this is the page, of course, that we're talking about. Okay, now you could actually go beyond and do something separate than what's listed. So in other words, we'll do new chat. And remember, I wanted to do a blog post. You can see that there's no category for that. So I'm just going to request in this box right here that we actually do a blog post. And now what's interesting is I'm asking it to do a blog post about golf. And I have to come up with an idea. How about this? What club do you need depending on what zodiac sign you are? Imagine how creative that would be. Then all the different kinds of golf clubs could be associated with a person with a different zodiac sign. Isn't that very creative? All right, and it did it. There it is on the right. What golf club do you need based on your zodiac sign? But yeah, let's just look at a couple of them. Then I want to take a look at it full screen after we publish it. That little publish button there is obviously on the bottom. So first we're looking at Aries right here. It says, you're the driver. That makes sense. Bold and fearless. Taurus, etc., etc. Here, we'll look at some more here. Gemini, Leo, the 3-wood, Libra. Some of these I don't even know. Aquarius is the chipper, and then it gives you a reason why Aquarius would be the chipper. So now what we want to do is we want to get that blog onto our as navigated onto our page, right? We want to see that at the top of our page, navigated to that. That will make our page even more interesting. So I'm asking for that right here. Add that to that blog post to our page, and now it's going to do it. It's thinking and it's going to do it. There's our page, and now we want to check out the navigation on the upper right. So we'll publish the changes, and now let's take a look at the page. We got to approve that. Did we approve it? Yeah, now we're opening it. And let's take a look at the navigation on the top. It says Zodiac. And our business is done for now. All right, I'm back live, and you can see I'm scrolling down that page. Did you like the way I created a business from scratch rather than having to take an existing URL? Let me know what you think about that while I get the screen back on. And my screen's going to come back on. I'm lucky today. There we go. Looks easy. Yes, that's cool. Love everything so far. Yeah, there's training in there, Jim. Indeed. Keep asking the questions in the question answer box. Everybody is basically getting answered. All right, great. All right, so it's funny. I'm clicking the screen where you're watching. That's the wrong thing for me to click. I have to click my slideshow. Let's talk about making money with this. So there's two fundamental ways to make money with this, and we're not talking a little bit of money. Usually we're talking about, one service, and you can make a certain amount from one service, but we have so many freaking services here. Now there's two ways to look at it. One is as an AI marketing agency. On the left and on the right, we have white label software as a service. Now, what do I mean by that? So the AI marketing agency means everything that you're doing with Done on Command, every deliverable that you're producing can be charged for and given to a business that you work with, whether it's a monthly charge or whether it's a one-time charge. But you could also, since you're getting white label, you could also have them have their own ability to work in your dashboard. They will have their own business. They could do this stuff. You could charge them for that. So there's two fundamental ways to make money with us. Business number one is build an AI marketing agency and offer as a service. Businesses already pay agencies every month for all these services, to create websites, to make videos, to produce email campaigns, to produce social media. For lead generation, you saw how easy it was to just get one giveaway, that quiz, which immediately, in order to, find out more about yourself as a golfer, you needed to put your name and email address in to find out what level you were at. We did another one for pickleball, and I play a little bit of pickleball, and it correctly came up with all the questions, and it correctly evaluated me as an intermediate based on how I answered the questions. It did it. The AI did it. Our done on command did it. And then, of course, we have the front desk. The front desk is the chat bot. That's something else you can charge for as well. So that's one way to get paid. Imagine walking into a business with these things. I noticed your marketing could use a refresh, so I already created these for you. And then you actually show them the website. You show them the website, how much better it looks. You show them the video, the email, the social stuff. Would you like to take a look at all this? That's a completely different sales conversation than you usually have with them. Now, we've always recommended that as a sales technique, but never to this degree where you have everything done and ready for them. Usually when I do a webinar, we're talking about one item, but here you have all these items. The second business is every account comes equipped with white label. So every client can receive your logo, your dashboard, your branding, your business. Even site URLs are generic. In other words, the URL does not give away Done on Command. All these things can have your logo on it. So this can be you giving them a business to work with on the inside. and you charge a fee for this access. They never need to know Done on Command exists. It's your business. So we're also giving away a business for an incredibly ridiculous amount of money. The agency model, again, like a website project, a video package, email marketing, social media, lead generation, and more. And those are the prices on the bottom left. The white label model is going to be obviously a charge every single month where you give them the platform to work with that's so much easier than what they are looking at. They're not going to go and get OpenClaw. They're not going to go get Hermes. They're not going to go get Claude Code. They're not going to go out there and do any of that. If you're a business, you want stuff done. And there's two ways to give them done, and that is the agency model where you just give them the things they want all done, or you give them a really simple panel of business inside Done on Command and let them do the work because it's so simple, because you saw how simple that was. Now, personally, I like the agency model because, you know, that way it's really a no-brainer for them. They just get what they ask for, right? But some of these guys are going to say, hey, wait, I want to do this on my own. I want to produce this stuff on my own. And normally they wouldn't be able to, but now they can. So you can have either way to make money. Now you could save money, obviously, with Done on Command as well. I mean, everything you can cancel is listed right here, from Midjourney through Copy.ai to Lovable and Wix. I mean, there's so many things that you can cancel that isn't needed once you have this. Doing it with separate tools would be like 9 monthly bills. Like if you already, need website and page builder, it's $49 a month. The hosting, is $15 a month. That's just for one site generally. AI video, that's $29 a month. AI images, $13 a month. Spokesperson video, $29 a month, et cetera, et cetera. You could see how many things are all combined here so you could save money. All right, so let me give you a breakdown of the offer then, because I know you guys are very patient. You've watched 2 demos, and we haven't even done the live demo yet, which I'm going to show you later. But I know some of you are chomping at the bit to get your hands on this and to see just how inexpensive it is, because it really, really is. The price is unbelievable for what you're getting here. I mean, this is like a $2,500 kind of product, and it's not. It's not what we're going to be charging on this. So you're going to be getting the bundle tonight, everything all packaged together. But if it was to be broken down in a front end sort of way, in other words, a basic product, then you'd only get 2 businesses. You'd get 1,000 credits per month. And I do go over the credits in a moment. You'll be able to generate up to 5 videos per month. You'd be able to edit up to 5 videos per month. You'd have 720p video output, and you'd be able to generate up to 10 images a month and 10 pages per month. And the watermark would be on the pages for the front end. Our watermark would be there. So 1 year hosting, you'd still be hosted for a year. You get up to 1 gigabyte of persistent storage, and there would be a commercial license included. So the front end's not bad, but we are giving you way more than that by just crunching everything together into one package. You're also going to be getting what would have been the one-time offer for the Pro, which would allow you to create and manage up to 5 businesses, up to 4K video output resolution, 2 times the limits for video, image, and page generation, an additional year of hosting and priority support. But we're also going to be giving you more than that, because we're also giving you the second upgrade, which is 3 done-for-you business setups, already done, where the businesses are already completely done in there. Live VIP training with live questions and answers, and direct one-to-one email line with Rohit's group. You skip the support desk entirely with a direct email line where you write the email, you get a almost immediate email response back. It's like a chat. And then the third upgrade also is going to be included in this massive package. And that's that complete agency. So you already basically have agency, but here with complete agency, you'd be able to create and manage up to 10 businesses. So you could go out to 10 different businesses, 5,000 monthly credits, no done on command watermark on the generated pages, agency website, so that you will have a way to bring these clients in without having to literally knock on their door. Agency assets that will help you in your endeavor to get these businesses, and a complete agency license. That is the third upgrade, which we're also including in this crazy bundle. And then also included will be our upgrade number 4, which is 25 full accounts to resell. 25 full accounts to resell. But this is a special live offer, and we are bundling all of this in one big package on this particular webinar. Now, unfortunately for the folks tomorrow morning that come in, they're not going to be getting quite as much of a deal. But just, I don't know. I don't even know who decided that, but you're getting the best deal right now. And the bundle includes everything on that front end that I showed you. In other words, the basic package plus all 4 of those upgrades. It includes the done on command commercial front end plus the OTO 1 Pro, the OTO 2, which we call the VIP concierge, the OTO 3 agency platinum, the OTO 4 reseller pro, plus you have the possibility, if you want, to unlock the mega bundle. And the mega bundle is ridiculously attractive. And I'll tell you what that is. Basically, the mega bundle is going to allow you to lift any limits at all off. And it's going to be, I believe, a one-time only charge. It's only going to be one time, and there'll be no limits at all on anything. And I'll go over that with you as soon as I release this main link now. Because, guys, come back to your keyboard. The moment is here. I'm actually going to show you right now, at less than an hour in, the link to grab this incredible bundle deal and get the mega bundle and give you a special coupon, which is going to knock $70 off the price. Are you ready? I'm going to release it right now. So get back to your keyboard. This is how to get involved with Done on Command and do all these crazy things. And while you're purchasing in a couple of minutes, I'm going to show you live how we just pick a URL off the web. I'm going to ask you for one. And I'm going to just try to point this to the URL and create a business right from scratch. But right now, I'm about to release the link. Then I'm going to describe that mega bundle. Okay, you ready? Here we go, guys. This is how to get in. It's $347, but just on this webinar, we have a $70 off coupon, and the coupon is DOCBundle. It brings the price down to only $277 for all that stuff. And it's at Todd Suggests, well, you can see the link right there. You can see the link at the bottom. And the link also we're putting in the chat for you. Okay, so there's your link. There's the crazy price. Don't forget to use your coupon code. That's the coupon code right there, DOC Bundle. But now let me tell you about that mega bundle. This is the craziest thing we've ever done. You can unlock, after you buy the bundle, you can create and manage unlimited white label businesses. That means you could go to 100, 500, 300 businesses and each give them a dashboard inside. You could give them a business inside so that they could do all those things that I just showed you in the demo. Plus, it gives you 10,000 credits per month. And I'm going to show you how much those credits, they go really far with this. This isn't like you burn up 1,000 credits every time you do something. It's nothing like that. And unlimited video generation. Doesn't matter how many videos you make. Where have you heard of that with AI? Unlimited page generation, unlimited image generation, unlimited years of hosting. We're going to host this unlimited for you, just years and years of hosting. Now, we first started launching products together, Rohit and myself, about 7 years ago, and those products are still alive. They're doing fine. We've been supporting them all along. We're talking about years of hosting and an additional 1 gigabyte of persistent storage. All right. So all of that is in the mega bundle for only a one-time charge of $247. Despite the fact that this is ongoing and your hosting is ongoing, we're only charging you one time, and we're taking the hit on that because we feel that we'll be able to bear it because of the way that this whole economic structure works for us. Now, when you get to the page, guys, I know that you're freaking out and you're going to the page, but don't forget on the bottom right, you want to add that check mark to get the mega bundle. It's on the bottom right. You see, it says never outgrow your account. If you check that, it's just $247 one-time additional charge. And then on the upper left, do not forget the coupon code. Okay, put the coupon code in on the upper left and then click apply to see the $70 come off right away. The link is at the bottom. Don't forget about that. Now, I'm going to talk about credits. I promised you I would talk about credits. First of all, your balance refreshes on the first of every single month. Unused monthly credits don't carry over, but it's not like you have a certain number of credits and then you're out. It's not like that. They refresh. You only spend credits when something is actually delivered. If an action fails or if it's declined, you are not charged. I think we have a credit breakdown here too somewhere. Yeah, we do. It's down here. Here's an idea. Here's a breakdown of the credits. Look at this. The highest thing I could find on here is spokesperson video at 75. And you're dealing with 10,000 credits if you get the mega bundle. So those are the credits. This is what you always ask, and we put this together for you. And I'll go over that again in a few minutes when we do more questions. I just wanted you to see that. Now, we have some bonuses for you, too, when you purchase today. Okay? I want to go over those bonuses. We have a done-for-you landing page template gallery. Get 3 professionally designed landing page templates that your done-on-command pages department can recreate and customize for your business. So you have a starting point. We have an AI video ad script library. Same thing, a collection of niche-specific video advertising scripts ready to hand directly to your done-on-command video department. And when we say video department, you saw where you click on videos to create a video. That's what we're calling the video department. Simply choose your niche, paste the script, and command done-on-command to render the finished video. We also have first lead in 24 hours playbook. If you follow the exact first day action plan showing you the commands to run and in what order, you'll be getting leads. Go from opening your account to having a live landing page, capturing leads within 24 hours. It's great for ideas. We also have ready to send email swipe file. This can give you a head start. You could tell done on command that you want it based on these particular successful emails from the past. And we have the 30-minute AI business makeover. 30-minute AI business makeover blueprint is your step-by-step guide to turning done on command into a real client-winning business. You'll discover how to identify local businesses that do need help, like ones whose websites are crummy. Create a complete marketing makeover in about 30 minutes and present finished websites, videos, email campaigns, social media, and more before you ever ask for a sale. Instead of pitching your services, you'll be showing business owners exactly what's possible. We'll help you through that. And of course, we have questions that we want you to answer. In just a few minutes, I'm going to do a contest for an actual reimbursement of your purchase. I'm going to do that with you in a few minutes. But first, while that's happening, while you're purchasing and asking questions, I'm actually going to try to log in directly, and I'm going to need your help with this because I'm going to ask you for a URL. All right. So, what I'd like you to do is put your thinking hats on for just a minute because I want to show this off live. I've had such success with it. It'd be pretty funny if something that, there's a URL that for some reason is wonky, but everything I've tried has worked. So, basically, I want you to think of a local business near you. In this case, just for simplicity, if you could do English, just so that I'll be able to read it off, if you could do an English language website. If you could think of a local business near you that may have a website that's not all that great, and I just want to go in there and see if we could just create another website for them real quick or think of something else that we could play with later. So I'm going to ask you that in the actual question answer box. And you guys are answering and I appreciate it. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to actually put it into done on command or get ready. I'm going to get my done on command ready to show you. And while I'm doing that, because I see that you have definitely, I see Scissor Wizard. Thank you, John. And David has Dad's Luncheon, Dad's Luncheonette. We have quite a few. I appreciate it, guys. We have dental. We have Tim with a bakery. This is wonderful. Thank you, guys. We have fashions. Maybe we'll be able to do more than one. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to ask Luann to come on and answer some of your questions while I'm getting this prepared so that we could do this live. Luann, does that sound fair? Is that good?
That sounds great. In fact, I was about to interrupt you, so that was perfect timing. We had someone ask if they have a coupon from one of our affiliates, if they could use that coupon instead of the one we gave. And the answer to that is, of course. That's what their coupons are for. So please go ahead and use their coupon. It's good to go. And you'll have, so that's perfect. And we have had a tremendous number of questions. We've been having a hard time keeping up, and I hope you all will have some patience with us as we continue to answer you. A lot of really great questions. Jim, congratulations. Joe, same. Randall, Charlie, congratulations. David, thank you. David said, brilliant product, great presentation. Stephen, thank you. Okay, Joe. All right.
Okay, while you're reading those questions, if you could jot some of them down, Luann, I'm going to go in. We have a lot of URLs, and I'm going to actually try to get as many as I can in. It's going to be impossible to cover all of them, but I just copied one real quickly in a copy paste sort of situation. What I've done is I've gone to my dashboard here. These are my businesses. I have Drainhound, Vinny's Pizzeria, Level Up Golfing. Level Up Golfing, you actually saw me create in the demo. Now I'm going to click on deploy a new business. And now it wants a website address since we're not doing it from scratch. So I'm putting in isabakery.com. I did not check this site, so I did not actually go. Well, I guess we can open another tab and check it. Yeah, I have some nice pictures. It's not a bad looking site. Let's see what we could give them. So we're reading the website. We just wrote read the website. It's finding the logo, the colors, and the information off the page. And it's determined that it's a warm and friendly site. Isa Bakery and Cafe is a family-owned bakery preparing to open in Wausau, Wisconsin. It's not even open yet. They will specialize in European-style breads and pastries made from scratch with locally sourced ingredients wherever possible. Looks right, continues. Now I want to deploy that as a business. So basically, we're setting it up inside our dashboard. So everything we do now will be there. We could go back to it. And now we want to take a look and see it. Okay, so now it's listed with our other businesses. Now it already stuck me in there. And if you click on the upper left where it says new chat, then you could do various different things. We could make images. We could do an email campaign. We could make a video. We could find leads. Let's see how it does with the page. We'll create a page. What should the page be about? Let's make a special. Please make a special landing page where folks will learn all about our 50%, our buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one offer every Tuesday in the month of September. Please embellish the page with niceties as you see fit. Now let's see what it comes up with, the special landing page that we can add to the website. And now what we want to do is we want to click on, well, let's look at it first. It's on the right-hand side. Okay. It took all its colors and its style. It's maintained that style. Buy one, get one. BOGO. Tuesday is your sweetest day of the week. It wrote that. I didn't think of that. I'm not smart enough to think of that. All of September, every Tuesday. Come in any Tuesday in September and buy any pastry or bread. We'll hand you a second one on us. European style, made from scratch every morning. It wrote all of that. And then it asks you to, get a reminder. If you click on that, buy one pastry or bread, get one free every Tuesday in September. Has their address. How how it works? No apps, no codes, no fuss. Just walk in on a Tuesday in September. We'll take care of the rest. Look at that. Is that crazy? All right, let's actually publish that and look at that live. Your page is live because we click publish. All right, let's scroll down here. Here it is. Here's the link. See where I'm scrolling back and forth there? Let's view. Where was that link from before? Open page. There it is. Okay, so it has the logo on top. Tuesday is your sweetest day of the week. Now this makes more sense. Those cards, those 4 cards next to each other, they're actually horizontally oriented. Come in on a Tuesday, pick your favorite. We'll add a second one, stay a while. Look at that. It even thought of stay a while. Your 5 buy one, get one Tuesdays. It gives you a calendar. It gives you a calendar. Did I ask for a calendar? No, I did not ask for a calendar. Everything made from scratch every morning. Laminated pastries, sourdough loaves, enriched doughs, seasonal specials. The details, when it's valid, what's included, where to find us, and if you have questions, it gives you the Instagram. Get a reminder. And then it has an opt-in form on the bottom. Get a reminder, stay in the loop. Find us in downtown Wausau, Wisconsin. Opening expected late August 2026. No wonder they have a special in September. I'll show you another example from Done on Command in just a moment. All right, Luann. While you're reading the questions, let me remind everyone, this is only $277 for that deal where everything's included. The main offer, the first upgrade, the second upgrade, the third upgrade, and the fourth upgrade. And in addition to that, if you want to basically get the limits off of everything for just a one-time charge of $247 when you're on the inside, you can create and manage unlimited white label businesses. So like the one we just created can be something you give the keys to that particular bakery. They could actually create those pages at will if you want to sell it that way. Or you could sell the actual page we just made to them. Now, I'll take another link in a moment and do another example. Perhaps we'll make a video or do something else for another business in just a moment. All right, the first frequently asked question is the self-updating. The website self-updates every 15 days. So it basically reads the original site and it can then actually update automatically on its own any information that needs to update. If you bring your own API key, it means if you connect your own AI through OpenRouter, the AI-powered actions bill your key directly and cost 0 credits. So you won't be using up your credits. Pages, images, videos, campaign, drafts, and knowledge-based sources. So 2 things stay the same either way. Sending an email campaign always uses credits. Delivery runs on our infrastructure, not your AI key. Running an email campaign is a little different than creating assets. Voice and transcription inside videos currently always run on our side and stay included in the video price. Right, the second FAQ, typical credit usage. See chart on next slide. We discussed this before. There's no action that you take that is more than 75 credits. Some are very little, like a small page edit will only be 5. Social media scheduling and posting will only be 10. Showing a potential client their site. While showing a demo, you will use a generic unbranded domain. It's called livepages.click. You saw that before if you're watching the demo very, very closely. So clients will never know about Done on Command. Back inside with one of your suggestions, David suggested dadsluncheonette.com. That's not a particularly good-looking website. Let me show you what that looks like. My mouse isn't working, so bear with me. This is Dad's Luncheonette. It's okay. It just looks a little bit outdated. Let's see what we could do with the website, and then let's create a video for them. Okay, so we'll go back. We go to Done on Command, and then our businesses. Our businesses are listed out, such as Drainhound, which is here. And we want to go deploy new business right here from the plus sign. And we're going to put Dad's Luncheonette in there. That's a great name, dadsluncheonette.com. And then we're going to say, read my website. And our little bear is going to read the site and figure out what the site's about and put a brand kit together. And it feels that these are the colors associated with that site. Now, these are what we can use, or we can suggest changes. Warm and friendly is what it has right now. We could change it to playful. And about your business, a starter brand kit for Dad's Luncheonette. We couldn't read everything from dadsluncheonette.com just yet, so this is a starting point. Everything here is editable. That's interesting. That means that some of the images may have had words that were difficult to read or something like that. Let's continue and see what we come up with. And one click, we set up the dashboard. Let's deploy the business. Now, if for some reason it didn't read it right because there's something embedded on that page that's weird, we could always type whatever we want so that it knows more about it. Dad's Luncheonette, see it with your businesses. So now it's listed right here. Do we want to create this week's social post? Do we want an email campaign? Do we want to create a page? Do we want to make a video? So I clicked on make a video and it said make me a short promo video about Dad's Luncheonette. Is that, how do you spell luncheonette? Luncheonette. Let's see if it can read enough information off of it, or if we have to feed it some information. If we do, we could just write in something about the actual business itself, and then it'll come up with the promo video.
Right where the highway meets the sea, Dad's Luncheonette is waiting for you. Tucked inside a real vintage railroad caboose in Half Moon. Right where the highway meets the sea, Dad's Luncheonette is waiting for you. Tucked inside a real vintage railroad caboose in Half Moon Bay, it is one of those places you stumble onto and never forget. The food is fresh, California bright, and made with genuine care. The kind of lunch that makes you slow down and actually enjoy the afternoon. Every plate, every visit feels like a little gift from the coast. Dad's is open Thursday through Sunday from 11:15 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon.
This is too freaking good. What do they say? It didn't know how to read the website. It sure read that website. I'm going to download that and actually show that to you full screen. I'm so impressed with it. Okay, I've just downloaded it. I'm going to go to my downloads. What the? Hey, guys, if you haven't purchased this already, I think that video is pretty good proof of what's going on here. You can now walk into Dad's Luncheonette and say, how would you like this video? You could run that on their site. You could put that on their social media. You know, to run it on a site, all you do is you just put it on YouTube, and then you tell Done on Command to connect that YouTube video into the site that you create. That is crazy. All right, I'm going into my Finder. I'm going to find that in my downloads, if I could find downloads in here. That's funny. My downloads is like missing. How can my downloads be missing? Sometimes they hide. I can't stand when that happens. That's so frustrating. On the left-hand side here, I'll show you what I'm looking at. See, on the left-hand side, you guys have to teach me how to use this. So I sometimes my downloads just disappear. Oh man, it's here somewhere. There it is. I just had to scroll down. All right. We're going to open that. I'll open it with QuickTime Player. Show it full screen. I'm going to put the microphone to the speaker so it sounds even better than what you're going to see. Okay, here we go.
Right where the highway meets the sea, Dad's Luncheonette is waiting for you. Tucked inside a real vintage railroad caboose in Half Moon Bay, it is one of those places you stumble onto and never forget. The food is fresh, California bright, and made with genuine care. The kind of lunch that makes you slow down and actually enjoy the afternoon. Every plate, every visit feels like a little gift from the coast. Dad's is open Thursday through Sunday from 11:15 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. Come find us at 225 Cabrillo Highway South, pull up a seat, and stay a while.
I want to go there now. What do you think? Was that pretty cool, the way I just took that from that little dinky website? Oh my goodness. This is it. This is your last chance. We're shutting down the webinar, and you need to get in right now to get the lowest possible price by avoiding the coupon becoming of lesser value. There's the link on the screen. Go there now. Thanks again for all your interaction and being so proactive. We really appreciate it. And all our friends that we've seen here today, that we've seen so frequently over the course of so many different webinars. We appreciate it so much. Myself, Rohit, and of course, our entire teams. Thank you very much for everyone. Have a great
Now let's talk about the pricing and the upgrades. The front end is just $47 during this launch. This gives you access to all 7 departments and lets you run 2 business profiles. But if you want to scale, there are a few upgrades you should know about. Upgrade 1 is the Pro version for $67. This unlocks 5 businesses, 4K video rendering, and doubles your monthly generation limits. Upgrade 2 is the VIP Concierge for $67, where they set up 3 businesses for you and give you direct one-on-one support.
Upgrade 3 is Agency Platinum for $97. This is huge because it removes the Done on Command watermark from your pages and bumps you up to 5,000 credits per month. But here's the insider tip. If you're serious about this, the absolute best deal is the Everything Bundle. For a one-time payment of $347, you get the front end and every single upgrade included. If you plan to sell these services to just one client, the bundle pays for itself immediately. Now, I promised you a massive bonus stack. If you pick up Done on Command through the link in the description, I am giving you 10 premium bonuses designed to help you get traffic and make money with this software instantly. Bonus 1 is Traffic Generation Tactics. Done on Command builds your pages, and this training shows you exactly how to flood those pages with targeted buyers. Bonus 2 is Profit Funnels. This will show you the exact funnel layouts you need to command the AI to build for maximum conversions. Bonus 3 is Smart Agent Pro. This is a script you can add to your new landing pages to capture lost traffic before they hit the back button. Bonus 4 is Responsive List Building Secrets. You'll learn the exact strategies to quickly grow the email list that Done on Command manages for you. Bonus 5 is Affiliate List Pro. This tool automates the process of building your list directly through your affiliate links. Bonus 6 is the Email Sales Blueprint. Done on Command can send your emails, but this blueprint teaches you the psychology of high-converting sales copy to feed the AI. Bonus 7 is a package of 300 logo templates. If you're starting a new project or client site, use these templates to instantly build your brand memory inside the software. Bonus 8 is Sales Video Assets. You get over 300 extra video graphics to make your AI-generated videos look even more professional. Bonus 9 is Social Traffic Rush. This pairs perfectly with the social media scheduling tool inside Done on Command to maximize your organic reach. In Bonus 10 is the ebook jackpot. You get high-quality lead magnets that you can instantly plug into the software to start capturing leads today. To get all 10 of these bonuses, you need to act fast. Done on Command is currently on a one-time launch price. Once the launch timer hits 0, they're moving to a monthly subscription model. My custom bonus package is strictly limited to the first 25 buyers only, or the next 48 hours, whichever comes first. Once those spots are gone, the bonuses will be removed. Do not miss out on locking in this one-time price. Click the link in the description right now to secure your copy and claim all of my exclusive bonuses. Once you complete your purchase, simply forward your receipt to the support email listed on my bonus page, and I will send you direct access to the entire bonus vault within 24 hours. Thank you for watching this review of Done on Command. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button, leave a comment if you have any questions, and subscribe to the channel for more reviews. I will see you in the next video.